Well, hello. I want to talk to you today about Sailor DE calligraphy brushstroke style calligraphy pen. This is a very specialized pen, so don't ask me why I bought two. It was early on in my fountain pen career. Now, this pen is unique, as you'll see in the close-ups of the nib. They have a bent nib. The only difference between these pens, and I think it's indicated by the barrel color and probably by the writing on them, although now that I look at it, the writing looks the same. But definitely by the color of the barrel, is that they're at different angles. One is let's see, a 55-degree angle, one of them is a 40-degree angle. And that just means the 55-degree angle one is bent more, and he can create create broader lines. Now the idea behind these pens was that you would have pens that can sort of emulate writing with a brush pen, only in a fountain pen. The ink I put in them was, it's an okay color. I'm looking at the writing sample right now. It looks okay. I'm going to compare these two side by side, actually, in the writing sample. But would I buy them again? No. Just not worth it for me. Now, if you're somebody who likes Chinese calligraphy, I suspect you might enjoy these pens. As somebody like me, if I ever get good at Chinese, I will just be writing with a regular fountain pen or ballpoint pen. Kind of like the nice lady at the local Chinese restaurant takes my orders in Chinese with a ballpoint pen or a pencil. It's just not me. I should have realized that before I bought them, but it is what it is. They're both extremely long pens. Let me give you a close-up here. One, when you take them apart, no clip on them, but there's a little thing to keep them from rolling off the table. Unscrew them, super long barrel, lots of room for like a spare cartridge if you fill them with cartridges. Or you could probably put a spare cartridge above the converter, I don't know. But I don't know why the barrel's so long. I'm guessing it has something to do with the brush pen thing. Don't know. And the nib, of course, is bent, the tip, and it works. And the more upright you write, the narrower the strokes. You get actual narrow pen-like writing. The more you lay it down, the broader the strokes. And, that's the brush pen thing, I think. If you look at a brush pen, the bristles kind of do this. And if you hold it upright, you're just kind of writing with that narrow tip. If you hold it to the side, they lay down on the paper, make a broader line. So I think that's the idea. So very clever engineering. Actually, Sailor has a lot of interesting nibs. It would be neat to try, not necessarily to buy. So let's talk size. Since they're both the same length, I just grabbed one here at random. All right, so about an inch longer than a Noodler's Conrad, capped. Whoops. Uncapped, still probably half an inch longer than a Noodler's Conrad, and posted, which I don't post it obviously, but inch and a half longer than a Noodler's Conrad. Ugh. So I think you can tell, would I buy these pens again? Nope. I'm glad I got to try them. I should have just bought one and called it good. So I'm already trying to figure out how I'm going to use up the ink that's already in them. Honestly, the last time I filled them up, the ink dried out in the pens because I didn't use them. So that gives you some idea of general usage of these pens. So that said, I hope we'll do a writing sample. We'll see you later. I wasn't sure where to go with this writing sample. The Sailor DE brushstroke style pen is unique. I have a 55 angle nib and a 40-degree angle nib, and as you can see, just with writing, the 40-degree angle nib makes a narrower line. Now, I am not a master of this pen at all. I've got a lot to learn, and I'm not good at Chinese calligraphy either because I don't know that many characters. But they're designed for writing, not daily writing, but they're designed for Chinese calligraphy, so they feel like a nib, like a calligraphy pen, but they're not. So I'm going to draw the character for da, which means big. Sorry, I had to use my memory there. So da, you have a horizontal stroke, and then you're supposed to do a swoopy stroke, whoop, and then another stroke that sort of takes off He's supposed to be thick over here, and of course I don't have him thick. That's da. Now, if you rotate this pen a bit, like if I go on the tip, it's just like regular fountain pen, except awkward to hold. I'm almost straight up and down when I get that thin line. The more I lay him down, the more brush-like he gets. So if you need a character like, what is it, sun, which is 3, there's 3 lines to it. There, you've got some line variation. The dot's not supposed to be there. Sorry about that. You know, this other guy, I find a little more comfortable. But again, I have to hold him fairly upright. He can be thick, or thin, sorry. We'll start thin. Lay him down a little. We'll get more, more, more. And eventually the feet even starts dragging on the page for whatever that's worth. And again, dot. I got a little more thickness there, but I'm just terrible at Chinese calligraphy. All the Chinese people watching this are probably rolling on the floor in laughter. But think of me like a kindergartner when it comes to Chinese. And yeah, let's not even talk about my pronunciation. I wanted to do the character for shui, which is learn, but oh my God. I know this is copyright, but check it out. Yeah, I'm not ready for that one. That's more my speed. Da! Did I have that open while I was writing? Yep, I did. Sun. So, yeah, I have a lot to learn. I'm at the pencil level with my Chinese characters, and frankly, this is cool, but I don't know what it's good for. I don't really know what I'm going to use these pens for, and frankly, would I buy them again? No. You'll notice I'm also not doing a quote the way I usually do a quote. They write so big and awkward. Yeah, I don't want to fill my paper with that, and I just lose my patience writing with them. Yeah, they're good pens for what they're for. The Fude nib is unique. I really respect Sailor for having some very unique nibs, but as far as me personally, not a good pen. Now for you, this may be exactly what you're looking for. If you want a brush pen, but not really, this is a brush pen, but not really. And if you look online, you'll see videos from people that actually do know what they're doing, and they can get some spectacular results. So I thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.